What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to explain to you the ultimate organic funnel, or basically how you can make more money using your personal brand and the funnel that you need to use in order to get these sales and to make this kind of money, right? And why would you want to listen to me? Well, I do exactly this. This is one of my clients doing 50K per month just from organic, 44K per month just from organic, as you can see here. And here are some of the results that I get. As you can see, I get views and followers for people and I turn them into sales, right? So as you can see here, 500K followers in 28 days, 100K followers, 7 days, 840K views in just 7 days. Well, you get the point. If you work with the best people in the market, you're going to get the best results in the market. 5.3 million accounts reached in 30 days, right? So choose who you want to work with. But yeah, if you work with the right people, you're going to get the best results. And that should be your goal, because the best results will also get you the most money or the most sales. But let's dive straight into the video, because right now you probably don't work with anybody and you are in the low tier, right? You have bad marketing, no personal brand. You're scared to invest into somebody that can help you. You only have a paid community or a low ticket offer, and you're making maybe 5K per month. And yeah, you're basically broke. You're not doing enough in order to scale your offer and make enough money with your offer to actually call yourself a business owner. But then you have the mid-ticket offer and or the mid-tier, and this is kind of a good place to be because you're doing 10K per month, and that's honestly not too bad. That's great actually. And the only problem is, you can do way more, but you don't know how to do it, right? You are only doing stuff with ads. You have a small Instagram account or a small TikTok account, overall just a small brand, and you have inconsistent cash flow and inconsistent posting, and therefore you can't get past 10K per month, right? But you know that you want to go to the bigger leagues, right? You want to get to that 50K per month, strong brand, consistent posting, and a well performing team level. And getting to this level is super simple if you work with the right people. And what will this actually get you? Well, you guessed it, 50K per month MRR. As you can see here, 50K in November and then 44K in December. So, yeah, how do we do this? How do we get these numbers, guys? How do we get these results? It's simple. It might not seem like it, but it's very simple. You just have to use this exact funnel. And I'm going to explain this funnel in just 1 second. But if you want to learn more about growing on social media, I highly recommend you check out my other videos, because this is what I've been doing for the last 3 years. This is my bread and butter, basically. And I just help people get views, get results, and get sales, all using organic marketing. Now, let's dive straight into the funnel. And this is the top of the funnel, right? The traffic. This is where all the viewers and followers come in. You have TikTok, where you want to be posting 2 videos a day. And other than that, you can't be doing much. But the main important thing that you want to do is provide value in at least one of the 2 videos every single day, because providing value will actually build the connection with the viewers and the followers. And building that connection will eventually get them onto a call. You want to build the connection as strong as possible. You want to gain their trust, and you gain their trust by providing value and just connecting with them. And then for IG, it's the same. The only difference is that you can also post an IG post. I recommend posting 2 posts a week, showing what you do, showing what you're working on, maybe showing some cool stuff, doing stuff with your family. It doesn't matter, but make it as personal as possible, and don't try to be somebody you're not, because people will know that you are trying to be somebody you're not, and you will basically just ruin your whole brand. Try to be yourself, show what you do, share your failures, because that's what people are caring about, right? They don't want to hear about the good stories. They want to hear about the failures as well, because that's where you learned most from. And they want to learn what you learned as well. Then we have X or Twitter. You want to provide value here, and you can make this a little bit more personal, guys. You can basically say random stuff that you are doing during the day, because there might be people out there that are doing the same stuff every single day, and this way they can connect with you more easily and also follow you more easily, right? And then last but not least, we have YouTube long form and short form content. And for the shorts, you want to post again 2 videos a day, and for the long form videos, at least one a week. And all this content is going to be targeting the prospect, right? The people on social media that might be interested in what you do or how you can help them. Um, and then for the YouTube, we have one different thing as well, because all your YouTube videos, they want to funnel to one main big video. And this is going to be your VSL. This is where you're going to sell every single one of your viewers on. Usually when people come to the VSL, they are so warmed up, they are so hot leads that they are ready for a call and they will book a call immediately. And that should be your goal as well. All this content should nurture and help people know who you are, build that connection, build their trust so that they will eventually either watch the VSL or DM you in the first place, right? And I will get to the DMing point in a second because that's what this whole funnel is all about. But as you can see here, you have the prospect now and you've been targeting the prospect with content. And you can target it with even more content once they start following you. Think of IG stories. And I highly recommend you try to post at least 5 stories every single day. And one day a week, you want to build a sales sequence on your story. So what does this mean? I also I also filmed another video about this on my YouTube channel. But it basically means you have different images of results, people that you work with, or systems that you implement in order to get a certain result. And at the end of the story sequence, you want to do a CTA, as you can see here, to engage people to DM you. Same with the reels. Don't make every reel say, hey, DM me. You want to be careful because you don't want to oversell your offer as it's just very unprofessional. But some of the reels, you want to have a strong CTA where they can start DMing you so you can set them for a call, right? And I will get to that into a second. And then, of course, the VSL. The VSL is basically the bread and butter of this whole funnel because the VSL warms up people so well that they're actually already sold on the call, right? So they only have to do the payment on the call and that's it. The VSL is one of the most important things you will have in this funnel. And how do you make sure the output of all this is correct, right? Because you want to do 2 shorts a day, 2 IG posts a week, 1 to 2 YouTube videos a week, and then you also want to be active on Twitter. Well, this is how we do it, guys. You need to have a strong content team of people that are actually good at what they do. The short form video editors can't be overseas, they need to be high quality. The long form video editors can't be overseas, they need to be very high quality and good at communication. And don't get me wrong, the people overseas, they are good quality, but they usually don't know the psychological things behind editing, videos, and building a brand. And that's the main issue. You can solve this problem by having an account manager and a team manager, which I highly recommend you have because it just takes so much time off of your plate, right? This is not something that you want to be focusing on as a business owner. You want to focus on your business and scaling the business. And by having a team like this, you're basically the puppet and the team tells you what to do. And when the team tells you the right things to do, then you will get more sales for your brand, right? So I highly recommend that you build that team and you invest into this team because otherwise it's going to be hard to get these results. So make sure you build out that content team with a tracking system, a team manager, account manager, a long form editor and a short form editor, and maybe even a copywriter if you have the budget for it. But usually the team manager should be able to handle this as well and also help you post on X or Twitter. But let's dive into the next thing because now that the prospect is being targeted with stories, reels, and a VSL, they're usually ready for what's called the CTA. And the CTA is something that consists in all of these 3 things because it's the call to action. What do we want these people to do? Where do we want to get these people to? If you are not clear in your story, in your reel, or in your VSL on what people should be doing next, then you're not going to get leads because they don't know what the fuck to do. So CTAs could be something like fill out the form below or DM me or click the link in the bio or like stuff like that, right? So it's super simple, but the best thing you can do is funnel people to the DM because it's the least resistant thing they can do. It's super easy for people to start DMing you rather than going to a landing page, filling out the form, leaving their contact info, and then randomly getting a text from you. They just want to get straight to the point, DM you on Instagram. And that's also what this funnel is all about. Because as soon as they DM you, they are a lead, right? And if the lead is warm enough and if the VSL does its thing or the stories do its thing, then sometimes they even book a call right away, right after the CDA. You can even do the DMs or you can do straight to a call. I would recommend doing the DMs because you can qualify people better, but it's totally up to you. I would just recommend doing the IG DMs. And then, of course, in the DMs, we have the setter taking care of all the DMs for you. And what if a lead is cold, right? And it's not ready to book a call? Well, then you want to start sending them magnets. Think about the pre-call video, testimonials that you have of other people you've worked with, YouTube videos, just like the video I'm making right now, results, or maybe even an ebook that you created on the topic that you teach people. So think about all these lead magnets that you can actually send your leads. in order to warm them up even more for the call. And even when they book the call, guys, even when they book the call, you want them to be sending, or you want to be sending one of these things to them to even warm them up even more, right? Because the warmer the lead on the call, the more easier it will be to get the sale. So yeah, and then from the IGDMs, you have the setter qualifying them for the call, and then once they book the call, you have the closer taking care of the call and getting the sale. Right, pretty simple, pretty straightforward for this funnel, and it's also not very hard to implement yourself. But you do want to make sure you have the right team. I would say a good content team is around 5 to 10K per month. But then at the end of the day, if you're doing 50 to 40K per month, that's a pretty good profit margin of 75% if you're doing 50K per month, for example. So yeah, don't be afraid to invest into a content team. Like, you can keep working with these overseas people, but they are not going to get you the same results because they don't know the psychological thing about building a brand and actually turning these viewers into sales, right? So I hope you like this video. If you want to see more of these videos, I highly recommend you subscribe on my channel, as I've made many more of these videos. Check out my Instagram. Feel free to send me a DM if you need my help, or you can simply book a call down below if you just want to learn more about how you can turn your viewers into sales and use this ultimate organic funnel in order to make over 50K per month with your personal brand. This was the video for now. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video. Peace.